kids, it's Sebastian Fly here, hope you're well. Now, every once in a while I'll buy a product that I think is either very good or very bad, and if that is the case, then I like to do a little review and let you share my opinions of it. This is one of those products that falls into the former category. This is the Kreiga R30 Rucksack. If you stick around and stay tuned, I'll tell you all about her. So Kriega then, sounds kind of German, doesn't it? But I was quite surprised to learn actually they're made in England. It's a British name. I guess Kriega maybe is a bit of a marketing thing to make us think quality. I don't know. Anyway, the great news is it is a brilliant quality bit of kit. And I've noticed an awful lot of vloggers and motorcyclists generally use these bags. So it piqued my interest to have a look at them. So I got this one about 6 months ago. I've used it in all weathers and it still looks as good as the day I bought it. It's an absolutely brilliant bit of kit. I really love it. They are quite expensive. That's the big downside, but I'll come to that in a minute. So some of the features of it then. The first thing, it's got two external pockets, as you can see. It's got some reflective strips, both here and on the straps at the front. And it's got a really good, sturdy carrying handle. Now this is quite heavy at the moment because I've got it loaded in my classic sort of day configuration. The thing I mainly use this bag for so far is for day trips. So I have a very heavy chain in here, locks, spare gloves, waterproofs, some camera kit, that sort of thing. So it makes it quite heavy. But the brilliant thing about the Kriega bags, particularly this one, the R30, is it has this thing that Kriega call the Quadrat Lock. It's this arrangement here. It sort of straps around the front of you. I'll show you it on a bit later in the video. But it clips in like that. And basically the way these straps are positioned means that all the weight is actually held off of your shoulders. I don't know how it works because the weight has to go somewhere and it doesn't particularly feel on your waist either. But the load is spread really, really well, so you get no fatigue on your shoulders. And if you're using it on a fairly upright bike, I tend to use it on the street triple or on the dirt bike, then actually the bag can sit behind you and the weight is taken there. So once you've got the thing on, it's supremely comfortable, and that's the first thing that I really love about the bag. Now the bag itself is made of something that Kriega call 420D ripstop nylon. To you and me, it just means it's very hard wearing. If you came off, I think it's going to probably be okay. It's got great padding on the back. I don't know how much that would work as a back protector, but it certainly feels comfortable on the back. And this particular bag, the R30, and one of the reasons why I bought this, they make bags in all sorts of sizes, Kriega. They start, I think, at there's a little aqua backpack, and then they make bags all the way from sort of 15 litres up to 35. And they're all called R15, R20, R25, etc. This is the R30. Only the R30 is fully waterproof. The others are water resistant. So that's one of the reasons why I got this. So it's got, it's properly waterproof, it's got a roll top, it's got waterproof zips, so absolutely no water is going to penetrate the thing. I have ridden with it in the rain and everything stayed inside nice and dry. I don't think the pockets are actually waterproof, but the main compartment certainly is. Okay, some other features of the bag then. It's, as I say, it's got two compartments at the back, and then it's got absolutely loads of these tensioning strips. And some very clever little clips on the sides that you can adjust, so you don't end up with loads of bits flapping around. You can make sure then that's not happening. It's got this roll top arrangement. I don't know if you've seen this before. It basically unclips at the sides here, like this, either side, and then you literally unroll the top, like so, and then inside you can see it's got this waterproof liner. And in this case, they've actually purposely made it white, which I think is a great idea, so you can actually see the stuff that you've got in the bag. So if you're digging around, you can actually see what's in there, so that's great. That actually velcros out and you can wash the liner separately, so another great feature. And then to seal her up again, just roll her up, clip her back in, either side, and she's fully waterproof and good to go again. So there we go. So that's what the thing looks like. How does she go on the bike? So here we are out on the bike with the bag on. I have to say I've been riding about 25 minutes or so. I just don't even notice I've got the bag on there. Such is the brilliance of that quad lock system that I mentioned. It just distributes the weight completely over your back, and the only thing it does is kind of grasp me tightly like somebody's given me a bit of a cuddle from the back, which is very nice, and keeps me nice and warm, so no problem there at all. So let's find somewhere to stop and show you what the bag looks like when you're all kitted out. And now, using the wonders of the Gorilla Pod, I can show you what the thing looks like in your kit. There you go, sits on the back there quite nicely. Ta-da! One Kreiga R30. Does my bum look big in this? So I don't know if you can see what that's like, but it sort of sits on the seat a bit and takes the weight out. There we go. So there we have it then, that's the Kreiga R30. Great bag. I did mention earlier that it's a bit expensive, and that's the one downside with the bag. It cost me £145, which I think is a lot of money for a rucksack. And because of that, I can't give it full marks. If I were to give it a rating, I'd give it 4 out of 5. It's a fantastic bit of kit, but it is expensive, so it drops a mark on that. Just one thing before I go, just to say this has been an honest review. I bought the bag with my own money. Kriega or nobody else has given me the bag, so you can trust what I'm saying on this one. Okay, so that's it. Kreiga R30. Look forward to speaking to you next time. Until then, this has been the Missenden Fly. Cheerio.